Now the next award goes to someone who's gotten a few awards here at the Parade Off session. And when I approached this person about saying something tonight, this person said, gee, I have, gotten a few awards and said a few things, and I'm not sure I have anything new to say. And I said to this person, I've been doing this for 6 years, and every week I gotta say, eat less, move more, and pray in a slightly different way. It's like Father Pryor says, that he's got 3 sermons and he just changes them every week, and that's what this is. And I do think it's very powerful to hear this person give a witness to what God has done in his life. It brings me to tears so often when people win their awards, because I know how hard it is to lose the weight and keep it off. And when I see people metamorphosize, when I look at their before picture and see it go smaller and smaller and smaller, it makes it feel like on a Sunday afternoon when I feel like fooling around, not literally, but figuratively, I get back to work because I know that this work is so important. I could not be happier. I couldn't wait to give Susan and this next person their award. I think that Harold Solomon deserves a standing ovation for losing 80 pounds. 80 pounds! Woo! 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 Yes! Come on down! You are the next contestant on the Parade Off and Drive.
I ever had a standing ovation for anything in my life. And probably this was the last place I expected it, coming to a group like this. I put down a few things too in here because, I've come up here a few times and I just wanted to probably repeat myself, but losing 80 pounds. I never thought in the world that I would lose 80 pounds coming to Parade Off. Now, I wanted to come in here to lose, obviously, like everyone here, but 80 pounds. And, and I tried numerous diets, Atkins diet, South Beach diet. I've joined various health clubs. I joined Bally's a couple times, I think. I did Pine Grove, and I did lose. But actually, it's all been the same weight. Try one diet, lose, gain it all back. Try something else, lose that, gain it all back. And so it's always really been the same way. Well, what's different about PO, to Parade Off? What I think is different is that we have God. We have Jesus here to help us. Amen. Before, I was doing it alone. I was just going there, and I didn't ask God. I really believe that's what really helped me. Almost every day, Angel and I, we say the Parade Off prayer every day, just about every day. And I believe that's what helped me and helped us. I believe coming here, and Ellen has helped me, like we just mentioned. All the material, and I think of all this stuff, and she looks at all these logs, and makes comments and on the log. And that log better be pretty good or else we will get being told in more ways than one about it. Writing on the logs and things like that. But, I believe that, from saying that prayer, and it all comes down to I'm not doing it alone and Jesus is with me. But it's not always been easy. I gave up some of my favorite foods. Pizza and wings? No, okay. Pizza and wings, potato chips. That was my favorite. I used to go to the doctor, and the doctor would, take my blood work, and I'm sure a lot of you have done this. And I would come home, I'd get the blood work, and You know, and Angel would ask me, how's your cholesterol? And it was always good. You know, I don't know how, but it was good. You know, I'd also tell her, the doctor said, what did the doctor tell you? And here I was, and I have to say this, I just went to the doctor, blood pressure is coming down, he loved my losing weight. And I told him, I said, I've lost, I was 288 when I joined this group. I told him what I was doing. And he looked at my chart, and he said, well, let me see here. He said, I have you down here looking back. He said, at one time you weighed 292. You know, and I didn't know that. Usually I never looked at the scale when they weighed me at the doctor's office, you know. I didn't want to know. But it hasn't been easy. Like I said, I gave up the pizza and chips, potato chips, ice cream, pasta. I did a lot of things, but I replaced it with other things, you know, good things. You know, I changed my diet. I eat a lot of fish and a lot of chicken now, a lot of salads. You know, but I've gotten used to it. It hasn't been now as a sacrifice. I've lost a lot of weight, and I realize that. You know, but it really has. It's been difficult in times, but it's really been the easiest way I've ever done it. You know, I walk, you know, we take a lot of walks, and I walk, and I pray to God while I'm walking, and I thank Him for what He's done for me. You know, and my biggest thing, I have a motivator at home. It's my angel. You know, she motivates me to go. She'll, you know, even she'll go, come on, let's go for a walk. I said, and I'd gotten up saying, I'm not walking today, I don't feel like it. But she's there, come on, let's go. And we go. You know, I believe that's a gift. You know, I think God knew I needed someone at home to help me. You know, so joining this group together, you know, has been a gift from God as well. But Angel has warned me. There's a big warning. She says, do not make my current weight your goal. So we'll see, Angel. But in closing, I'd like to believe, and it's already been mentioned, you know, I believe that God has given me the tools to use. And He's given me the people here to help me. And He gives me the courage and the strength to do what I want to do here. And that is to lose the weight and to feel healthier. I've never felt as great as I do right now. And I know I can feel better. You know, so I want to thank everyone here. And like I do every night, I thank God.